Starting at small forward, at 6'6" number 1, Tyreek Evans. Starting at the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 33, Ryan Anderson. At guard 6'4" from Indiana, number 10, Eric Gordon. At guard 6'4" from UCLA, number 11, Drew Holiday. The big man, standing 6'11", number 24, Athens.
New Orleans, land of the Pelicans, in a fine Western Conference battle at the New Orleans Arena. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Minnesota. Not one of the better records in the Western Conference. Right now, they're in 12th place.
Well, this should be fun, Kevin. They see this team a lot. They know them very well. They're going to play them 4 times during the regular season, and they split the first 2. So these 2 clubs seem to be very evenly matched, and I think this game is an important one in terms of confidence for both teams.
Yeah, I know they've been salivating getting ready for this one. I mean, it becomes a pretty good chess match at this point. You've seen each other a few times. You know each other's tendencies, and the coaches really come into play here. Execution and game planning very much on display.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Minnesota, Rubio and Martin manning the back. Young is out there at Pekovic, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Clock at 6. Here's Patton, the turnaround jumper. Count it.
And with the way he's burst onto the NBA scene with his play, you have to think this upcoming summer will be a long one for him. He'll be high on a lot of teams' free agency list.
Well, teams might have missed on him or passed on him during the draft, but I don't think they'll make that mistake again with him hitting free agency. He'll have the leverage. He'll be holding all the cards this summer when free agency rolls around.
Young's shot is off.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Holiday, the pass to Patton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
It took some time, and fans might have been unsure for a while, but clearly the Pelicans have a direction for this team now, and I think they're a franchise on the rise.
So it's the Pelicans now. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
Now, here's Rubio. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Rockets in Houston. Here's Wiggins. Evans with some nice D.
Excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Holiday against Rubio. Holiday, the pass to Patton. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The turnaround jumper. Count it. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, Martin. This is to Rubio. Pekovic with a screen on Holiday. Martin wide open. He fires. Here's Pekovic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Flip Saunders. Going into this game and scouting the opposition, he told me he's a huge fan of Drew Holiday, saying, you know, Drew's still a guy with so much potential. You just don't see that many point guards with his kind of frame. 6'4", close to 2 bills, and a great skill set to match. He's a guy you love to watch, but you often hate to go up against. Kevin, we'll see if he can have a big impact in this one.
And thank you for that, Doris. Pelicans trail by 4.
Thaddeus Young is a left-hander out of Georgia Tech. He only played 1 year in college and has really rounded into a nice pro. He's a very unique player. He's a face-up, slashing power forward with a lightning-quick first step. And he's really hard to keep in front.
And the shot is good. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And Rubio kicks to Pekovic. Shoots from the block, and it's blocked by Patton, and he gets it back. Wiggins dishes to Martin. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. No luck. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And Thaddeus Young able to outquick most of his opponents, especially Steve in transition.
Yeah, nice spin move, getting to the rim, and a creative finisher in close. He's got the hook, the scoop, the floater. This guy's dangerous in a lot of different ways.
Now Evans. Thaddeus Young missing on his 3. Tries from 10. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Evans. Anderson's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And that was very confident offense right there.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Omerosh, he's checked in for Anderson. Fredette, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Austin Rivers in for Drew Holiday. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Brewer comes in for Wiggins. J.J. Barea is checked in for Kevin Martin. And Mo Williams subbed in for Ricky Rubio. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Rivers. Just 4 to shoot. And he gets the bucket. Williams has got his first points of the night. The Pelicans trail. There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here is Boomer. He picked up 24 points in the last one against Sacramento.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Williams passes to Barea. From the line. Another shot, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goal.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Pelicans trail by 7, and so in the game for the Timberwolves. Rubio and Martin manning the back. Wiggins is out there with Gorgie Dang, and it's Pekovic in at the pivot spot manning the middle. For New Orleans, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Holiday. Good. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Rubio. That one rolling around and rims out. The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one following loss to the Rockets in Houston.
And what stands out from that game, Clark, is that they let a lot of points slip through their fingers at the free throw line.
Yep, and I think some doubt started to creep in as well when they kept missing their foul shots. Guys seem to tighten up and start alligator arming those things. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, that's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Now, here's Rubio. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And it's Pekovic missing.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
Well, Nikola Pekovic battering ram style of play, but really soft hands for a big guy. I think that combination makes him one of the most effective inside scorers in the league.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. Boomer, in their last matchup against the Kings, played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 24 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Boomer's got 8. You know, Steven, for Pekovic, he's not the NBA leader in points in the paint every season. He's not far off them. A great post-up score, something you see less and less of nowadays.
And even off the ball, a great offensive rebounder and finisher. He punishes you on the inside.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the miss by Kevin Martin. The shot's good from Patton.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball. Shots.
Levine's checked in for Ricky Rubio. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Levine, averaging 6 points per contest. Misses off the right iron.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
Here is Boomer. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Levine kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Pekovic. Timberwolves passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Tries to snap the cold streak. But he recovers it. Martin wide open. He fires. Here's Dang. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Jang's got his second bucket. Holiday off a pick from Pat. They set the pick. And Holiday, here we go. He used that pick just right. Holiday's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
That's good. 6 points for Nikola Pekovic.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Holiday off a pick from Patton. Holiday dishes to Evans. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Gordon off a pick from Patton. From outside the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Jang's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wiggins with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Wiggins passes to Martin. Now here's Wiggins, defended by Gordon. Pekovic with the screen for Martin. Jumper off the screen, and again it's Minnesota.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Holiday dishes to Evans. Back to Holiday. Puts it up from 12. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half ends in a close one.
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball.
Here we go now. The first half so far.
What a stellar outing in this one for Boomer. 10 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
Well, he showed off how intelligent he is defensively. He understands where the ball is, where players are, what's happening in front of them.
Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Boomer out there with Ryan Anderson, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Now, here is Young. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
with the hook shot, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, it didn't seem to be any danger of getting that shot blocked, guys, but he decided to go to the hook anyway.
Here's Pekovic, and that one's good. Pekovic has got 8 points. The Pelicans trail. Outside Holiday. Evans off the pick from Pat. Off the pick. The rebound by Young.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
And Pekovic kicks to Young. It's Martin on the wing. Pulls up on the elbow. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Boomer's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From 7, Minnesota with the rebound. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Yeah, that last meeting, they won the game, and remember, it was a huge day for the bench. I mean, they got some key points from their reserves.
It's a big high bounce and goes in. Boomer's got 4 this quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Steve talked about the contribution they got from their bench in winning this matchup last time, Clark, and it was a great game for them in that regard.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, the depth they have was apparent on that day. I mean, there was no drop-off when they went to their bench, and confident knowing that his reserves can handle their weight.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, incredibly, Anthony Davis, one of the league's rangiest big men, and it's rumored that he's still growing. Asked about it, Davis joked, "I hope not. I don't want to be 7 feet. It just sounds weird, but if I grow, I can't help it." He does, however, want to get stronger, though. Now up over 240 pounds, he's putting in work in the weight room. Sounds like trouble for the competition, Kevin.
That should help him hold his own inside, Doris. Thanks. Here's Rivers. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Patton. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
The pass to Berea. Young left side. Timberwolves passing it around. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
It's been a good night for Pekovic. He has 8 points, and they've got to be.
Good work. Good work.
Oh, yeah, man.
The ball goes up. I mean, it's his.
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
Holiday against Williams. Holiday, the pass to Evans. Salmons dishes to Holiday. 1 second left. Can't connect. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The end of the... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
A tremendous point guard play. And this is what you expect, the gorgeous feed there.
Pelicans trailed by 15. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Corey Brewer is out there with Wiggins. And it's Young. Then there's Martin. And it's Levine in at the points.
Well, Drew Holiday, part of the basketball family. Of course, he played at UCLA, but both of his parents played at Arizona State.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Levine. He dishes it to Martin. Pass to Levine. Back to Martin. Feeds to Young. Shot is off. Nice D from Patton.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together.
And he jams it with authority.
Grown man's power floor flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these kind of plays get them going in the past, that's for sure.
Outside, Martin. Young, a screen on Holiday. Gordon against Martin. They set the screen. Shot clock at 5. Baseline jumper. Evans with some nice D. Pelicans trail by 12. Here is Boomer. Here's Anderson. Good on the shot.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Here's Levine. Right side, Martin. Now Young inside. Excellent D from Patton.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Holiday off a pick from Patton. Holiday attacking. Another one falls for New Orleans.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Levine kicks to Martin. The dish to Young. Left block shot on the way. Goes back up. He lays it in. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end. But he's worked within the team concept to help them get other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Minnesota. Ricky Rubio comes in for Levine. Holiday attacking. Offensive rebound. Cat. Here's the killer two-handed slam.
You know, we didn't see too many plays like that when they were digging this hole for themselves.
No, maybe they'll start Clark making up for it now.
It's all about effort and energy and anticipation, and they're finally getting some of that.
The 17-footer. Martin with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Holiday, the pass to Anderson. Here is Boomer, defended by Young. Here is Boomer. The 10-footer. And off the prior, and in it goes. Boomer's got 6 here in this quarter.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Pekovic with the screen for Martin. Pekovic dishes to Martin. Here's Wiggins. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
On the free throw, no good.
I think we can all agree that the NBA has become a bit of a nicer, friendlier league over the past few decades. Less animosity with players and less brutal rivalries, but there is still a level of trash talking going on, and I think at times it's a factor in games.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Anderson. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Gordon. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, with what you guys are talking about, there are some known trash talkers in the NBA, like Kevin Garnett, but overall it does seem to have come down a little bit in recent times.
Well, a lot of that is because the league has cracked down on trash talking. The officials are much more likely to call it quick technical, so I think players have adapted and not doing as much talking as in the past.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Flip Saunders was just going over the plan with his team. His message, I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. Guys?
Passes it to Patton. The fadeaway, and he gets the bucket. Boomer's got 22. And Minnesota has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pekovic inside, defended by Patton, and that one's good. Pekovic.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
And Holiday kicks to Evans. Here is Boomer, covered by Pekovic. Here's Patton. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. firmly in control of this game.
Yep, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Young's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, they really had it going on the offensive glass in that first half, but here recently they've gotten away from that. They've got to be aggressive in attacking that offensive glass here in the second half.
Here's Patton, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Boomers has got 10 points in the quarter.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
And now just watching the clock wind down and what will turn out to be a win here for the Timberwolves.
Two great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
Well, they've put themselves in the driver's seat as it applies to this season series. The win will give them a 2-1 edge with 1 game left.
And, you know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means a lot.
Here's Pekovic. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Patton. The rebound by Young. Now here's Rubio. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And
Hey, Coach, how you doing, man?
Good.
Oh, come on, man. I know you since I was 12 years old. I know something wrong. So what's up?
Forget it. You know, you're a professional athlete in the middle of the season. You got enough to worry about.
Man, bump all that, man. You family, Coach. What's going on?
All right. Engineers from the county said the gym at the school has structural damage that, quote, poses a significant threat to the public. Until such a time repairs can be made, the structure must be shut down, unquote.
Hold on. They won't close the gym? Our gym?
Unless we get a sudden infusion of cash. Look, it hurts to ask, but if you could contribute financially, you know, the coaches, faculty, the kids, I'd really appreciate it. We wouldn't have to go across town and play at that rec center. Heck, we could, you know, name the gym after you. What do you think?
Coach, you know I love you like a father, right?
I feel a butt coming on.
Man, Coach, I'm just a young player in this league. And I don't got all the money in the world. I'm not one of the big names. But I'm telling you, if I was more established, I'd write you a check in a heartbeat. But honestly, I just ain't even got it like that, man.
I know you would, and it's okay. All right, we'll figure something out. It'll be all right, all right?